let's talk about Joseph Parker's recent win over Jason Bergman. I didn't get to see the fight.
Yeah, I watched it this morning on Periscope. Well, yeah, he done what he had to do. Wasn't that convinced, to be honest, but you know, he was just obviously the burger man, wasn't he? He was just full of pounds and rolls. He was fat.
Yeah,
That's what it was. He was just a bum.
Yeah. I mean, we knew the fight was happening because I'm pretty sure he had the Jason Bergman fight was announced before he even fought against Daniel Martin. Because the thing is, right, when he fought against Cali Meehan, he was actually a fairly decent fighter. I mean, he's fought at world title level about 10 years ago. I mean, like, that is still his best win.
But now he's 18-0, he needs to start stepping it up a bit. People say they slate Joshua.
But I mean, after he fought against him, we were expecting him to go on from there, but it just looked like he went backwards fighting Daniel Martin and Jason
Bergman.
Bergman.
Then again, his promoters, he's from over in New Zealand and that. It's not easy to get these big name fights, is it?
Yeah,
it's only going to happen in America for him, really, isn't it?
But how many times have you seen in the news Parker or his team coming out calling out these names? Because this is the argument I was seeing on the YouTube comments. People go around, a lot of YouTube Park-tards, I like to call them. They go around commenting on channels saying about how Parker's going to kill him and he's going to destroy these guys. But we're still yet to see him actually do anything.
He dominated the fight, but it weren't.
How many knockdowns was there?
I think he knocked him down in the second, and then he just. A couple of times it was basically knockdowns, he was just falling to the floor, but I think it happened a couple of times at the end of rounds as well, where it was just, he just looked like he was giving up from like the 3 rounds before he lost, really.
Yeah. It doesn't prove nothing, does it, that fight?
No, it didn't. It's just.
It showed that I was expecting it to be a first round KO.
I'd have been pretty pissed if I paid $40 to watch it, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I don't know how they're doing that over there. I swear he's been on pay per view for these last.
Because if Anthony Joshua was over here fighting Audley Harrison on a $40 pay per view, people would be kicking off.
Yeah, of course they would.
And it's basically the same as that.
Yeah, probably even more.
And he's had more fights.
It's worse than that.
He's had more fights than Joshua, so.
Yeah. Right, so so if you had to, well, we're already getting into it already, but if we had to weigh him up against, I've seen every single fight of his so far. I've watched them all apart from.
I think he tries to. Well,
if we had to weigh him up, if we had to weigh him up against,
I think he does similar things to Anthony Joshua. He jabs. He likes to push you back towards the ropes, and he unloads the power shots on you and that. He likes to stay in the middle of the ring, dictating with the jab and that. But from what I've seen of both, I'd put my money on Joshua all day long.
Yeah, I would lean.
I think he's just got a bit. I think he's got better skills.
He's 6'4", Parker, though. That doesn't mean
I'm not ruling him out. He could probably still go and beat.
He's strong. He's definitely. He always comes in shape. He's training hard.
He'd still beat Wilder.
He has got some mean uppercuts and right hooks. I've seen him various knockouts.
Yeah, like I said, I think
he's flattened a lot of dudes.
I just don't think it was an overly impressive performance. With that, you know, boxers have them off days sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at it wrong, but.
Yeah, maybe it was in Samoa, the fight, wasn't it? So I mean, I think it was.
Yeah, they were trying to make it big. What was it called? The something in paradise or something. It was just like. Yeah,
so they're always trying to build these fights up, and they're always trying to make them bigger than they actually are. But who would you put? Who would you be leaning? Who do you think you should go in with next? What kind of level of?
Well, after what I see of Jerome Miller last night, I should match them two up in a fight together.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Jerome Miller's another one I've been looking
at. Both
low
profile at the moment. They're not on the actual. Proper on the world scene yet. Yeah.
Do you remember that one from London interview he done where he addressed Anthony Joshua?
No, but I see him after the fight last night calling him a scone eating. He called him Joshua Anthony or something like that.
Yeah, it was weird because that's exactly what he called him.
He said he's going to break his jaw and that. But,
Joshua Anthony, yeah, that clue, does he? But yeah, I saw clips of that Jerome Miller fight, and yeah, he looks a bit wild.
Swings wide.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got the most power. He hasn't got Parker power, but he definitely looks like he's got, you know,
that style along with Deontay's is going to get him chinned at some point. Fuck Wilder, he's a bitch.
Yeah, so like if we had to pick an opponent for Parker next, like if you not. Let's say
if you're matching him against a name we know of.
Yeah, who's a name that we can put him in there with now, where we can say it's credible and it's a step forward from Cali Meehan, because the other is
Cunningham.
Steve Cunningham, yeah, I would agree with that.
I can't really ever see him get matched against a Chisora or Price or anyone like that. It's just I can't really see that happening.
It's just the money, innit? It's just the money. Because you know Chisora can
maybe
always take
Eddie Hearn could get him over onto a card, but it's only going to be against Joshua really, and I can't see that happening. So. Yeah, I can't really ever see him come to England. Not so soon, anyway.
Well, I heard. I heard.
He could get in there.
Frank Warren had interesting comments the other day. He said about he reckons that Joseph Parker's the one to beat out of all the heavyweights, and that was including Fury, everyone. He reckons that he really is the one to beat. And the way he said it was, it made me think to myself,
Yeah, he's probably
he's
saying
interested.
that. Yeah,
he's interested
that's
in
it.
getting a maybe.
He's saying that because he thinks he's going to have him over at Box Nation soon or something.
But yeah, I'm not too sure how it all works. Like what company
that could work
he fights
because
over at the
what was
moment.
it? Ricky Hatton's owns Lucas Brown, doesn't he, or something?
Yeah, Ricky Hatton.
He's his promoter or something.
Is he
isn't
still doing it? I don't know. Well, he's
and
terrible
Parker,
promoter.
he knows if he could come over and get a few fights on Box Nation, fight under Frank Warren, Box Nation TV, and that, it
Straight
could make
away.
himself a name.
It won't even take one fight until he's in there. If he comes to the UK,
And
he'd fight literally a Dorian Darch, something like that, and then that's it. Then he'd be in there with Chisora,
and you know
Price.
full well Frank Warren would love to have a heavyweight prospect on his roster to match to Anthony Joshua, so he can get this with Eddie.
The Park Tards would hate that, wouldn't they? From Kiwi, all the Kiwis, they would hate seeing. They hate him over. They hate seeing Parker over in the UK.
Yeah, the Park Tard.
We'd take him on though. The UK fans.
What's that Park Tard I always see on YouTube? What's his name? Mark Rutherford.
Mark Rutherford.
He's got to be the biggest Park Tard I've ever seen in my life.
He is definitely a Park Tard. If you ain't seen him, man,
He must have pictures of him on his walls and that.
On his lunchbox, I've seen him.
He's probably got him in his Bible and stuff.